Saiyaara, the film that shook India in 2025.
Intro, the biggest hype of 2025.
Welcome, friends, and today we are talking about the film that has shaken the entire Indian film industry from north to south, the emotional blockbuster Saiyaara. This is not just a movie, it's a storm that pushed back War 2's trailer release by a whole week, forced Sardar's team to change its release date, and even scared big budget Diwali releases because Saiyaara celebrated its own Dussehra in July itself. So let's dive deep into the madness of Saiyaara and understand how this film managed to grab the audience's hearts and rule the box office. 1. The storm that delayed War 2. Let's start with War 2. Everyone believed this would be the biggest film of 2025. Massive budget, big stars, and huge hype. But here's what happened. Just because of Saiyaara's mind-blowing buzz, trade analysts advised against releasing War 2's trailer at that time. The trailer was delayed by a week because, according to experts, right now the public is fully consumed by Saiyaara fever. Any other film will get ignored. Think about it. A romantic tragedy film shaking a giant action franchise. That's the power of Saiyaara. 2. Sardar's release date got scared. The next big victim was Sardar, a high-octane action film. The team had already locked its release date, but trade experts warned, until August 14, Saiyaara will dominate. Releasing now is impossible. And yes, even funny memes made by two kids about Sardar running away from Saiyaara went viral. Finally, the producers had no choice. They had to shift the date. 3. The craze, madness like animal days. So what exactly happened? Why such craze for Saiyaara? The answer is simple: emotion, music, and one shocking twist. Within just 1 hour, 500 online tickets were sold, and that's just from one city. No one even knows how huge the offline queues were. Trade pundits openly said such madness hasn't been seen since Animal. 4. Mohit Suri brought back old-school Bollywood magic. Friends, when you hear the name Mohit Suri, you immediately remember films like Ashiki 2, Avarapan, and Volam Hai. And with Saiyaara, he has brought back that same old-school Bollywood magic. Why the music feels special? Every song pushes the story forward. No random item numbers, no forced tracks. 2. Lyrics are deep, meaningful, and heart-touching. 3. After watching the film, people rushed to Spotify and YouTube searching for the songs. On social media, fans are saying, for the first time in 10 years, it feels like old Bollywood is back. 5. Two new actors became superstars overnight. The biggest surprise of Saiyaara was its two fresh faces. This was their debut film, yet their acting felt natural and effortless. Emotional scenes looked so real that people actually cried with them. And the result? Saiyaara became the #1 highest grossing debut film in Indian cinema history. 6. Box office, 60 crore budget, hit in just 3 days. Now let's talk about the numbers, because at the end of the day, box office speaks louder than words. The total budget was Rs 60 crore. Within 2 days, it almost recovered its cost. By the end of day 3, it was officially declared a hit. And now it's jumping by Rs 20-30 crore per day. At this rate, the film will hit the 100 crore mark within the first week and cross 200 crores in the second week. 7. The twist that broke hearts, I Love You Mahesh. Initially, people thought Saiyaara would be just another simple love story. But then came the twist. When that dialogue, I Love You Mahesh, was revealed, theaters fell silent. People were shocked, heartbroken, and emotional. Social media is filled with posts saying, our hearts broke, but Saiyaara will forever stay in our hearts. This twist turned a simple love story into a romantic suspense thriller, and that's why it's connecting deeply with the audience. Saiyaara rules 2025. So friends, that's how Saiyaara became the storm of 2025. It forced big films to change their release plans, brought back soulful Bollywood music, and made two newcomers overnight superstars. But wait, the real battle is still ahead. Because this Diwali, Ashiki 3 is coming, with Kartik Aaryan and Sri Leela. The big question now is, will Ashiki 3 be able to break Saiyaara's records? Will its music and story match Saiyaara's level? Diwali Dreams vs. Saiyaara's Storm. Welcome back, friends. In part 1, we explored how Saiyaara became a phenomenon, shaking the entire Indian film industry and breaking records left and right. But now the real question is, will Kartik Aaryan's Ashiki 3 be able to challenge Saiyaara's supremacy? Or has Saiyaara already sealed 2025 as its year? Let's break this down step by step. 1. Ashiki 3, a title still hanging in doubt. The first and most surprising issue with Ashiki 3 is its title itself isn't officially confirmed. The announcement video teased the classic Ashiqui tune, but the makers never confirmed if the film will actually release under the Ashiqui 3 title. Trade experts are already warning if they change the title, the box office will drop by at least 50%. The Ashiqui brand is its biggest selling point. Imagine a big budget romantic musical releasing under a random new name. That's a huge risk. 2. Diwali 2025 release not as safe as expected. When the film was announced for Diwali 2025, fans were excited. But now industry insiders are saying something else. The shooting might not finish on time. If delayed, it could shift to Valentine's Day 2026, which would totally change its box office equation. Why is this delay dangerous? Because by then Saiyaara would already have completed its theater and OTT run, creating strong comparisons. People will directly ask, is Ashiqui 3 as good as Saiyaara? 3. Saiyaara raised the bar, not just music but story. Friends, Ashiqui films are known for their emotional music, but Saiyaara has changed audience expectations. Earlier, people only expected melodious songs from a romantic film. But after Saiyaara, they now want a strong story with suspense and emotional twists. Remember that heart-shattering line, I love you Mahesh? That twist made Saiyaara unforgettable. If Ashiqui 3 sticks to the usual boy-girl love story without a surprise twist, the audience might call it just another musical romance. 4. Mohit Suri vs. Anurag Basu, the music war. Let's talk about the two masterminds. Mohit Suri, known for Ashiqui 2, Avarapan, Woh Lamhe, and now Saiyaara. His strength is combining emotional stories with powerful music. Anurag Basu, famous for Barfi and Life in a Metro, his music albums have always been chartbusters. But here's the problem. Leaked photos and clips from Ashiqui 3 show it as a simple music-driven love story, almost similar to Ashiqui 2. No signs of any suspense or major emotional twist have been spotted yet. If that's true, then Saiyaara's emotional depth will overshadow Ashiqui 3. 5. The box office challenge, beating Saiyaara's numbers. Now the big question, can Ashiqui 3 match or beat Saiyaara's box office? Saiyaara has already crossed Rs 100 crore in its first week and is heading toward Rs 200-250 crore lifetime collections. Ashiqui 3 has a higher budget, meaning it will need to earn even more just to be declared a hit. Trade analysts are saying, unless Ashiqui 3 crosses 250 crore, it will always be compared as a weaker film next to Saiyaara. 6. Kartik Aaryan, the biggest hope. But if there's one person who can turn the tables, it's Kartik Aaryan. Why? Because he's already proven that he can take on big names in the industry. His emotional performances, especially in Akashvani, show that he can connect deeply with the audience. If Kartik brings his best and delivers a heartbreaking, raw performance, people might forget comparisons and simply love the film for what it is. 7. Final verdict, can Ashiqui 3 beat Saiyaara? So here's the final truth. Saiyaara is already a winner of 2025. Its music, twist and emotional connection have created history. Ashiqui 3 still has a chance, but only if 1. The music surpasses Saiyaara's album, 2. There's a powerful story with a surprising emotional twist, 3. And Kartik Aaryan delivers one of his career best performances. Otherwise, Saiyaara will continue to reign as the most loved romantic film of the year. Outro, what do you think? So friends, what's your opinion? Do you think Ashiqui 3 will break Saiyaara's records? Will Kartik Aaryan and Srileela's chemistry win over the audience like Saiyaara's newcomers did? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to check my other videos where I explain why you should or shouldn't watch Saiyaara. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.